Welcome to the Crypto Investments channel. In this video I will talk about Dogelon Mars price prediction and Dogelon Mars news today. If you like the video, don't forget to like and subscribe to the channel. Write in the comments your price forecast for Dogelon Mars in 2022. Dogelon Mars is a dog-themed meme coin on Ethereum and Polygon. It follows the example of other successful dog coins like Dogecoin, Shiba Inu and Floki Inu. Dogelon Mars plays on several popular themes in the meme coin space. Its name is a mixture of Dogecoin and Elon Musk, the billionaire entrepreneur who is an outspoken supporter of Doge. It alludes to Mars, a spin on the famous moon meme, implying that Dogelon will experience a massive upward movement. Beyond its tongue-in-cheek name, Dogelon Mars has managed to build a significant community, with more than 300,000 Twitter followers and more than 84,000 followers on Telegram. Just like is the case for its more prominent and more established cousins, the founders of this particular dog coin are unknown. That is somewhat of a common occurrence for meme coins, and investors are well advised to do due diligence with little-known coins to avoid falling victim to malicious practices like rug pulls and exit scams. With that said, Elon has been on the market for several months, making the likelihood of the coin being a scam relatively small. So let's start with the most important news of the past days about Dogelon Mars. Dogelon Mars needs no introduction, yet it needs an introduction. Despite being one of the top performers of 2021, the meme coin maintains its value of nothing. The Dogecoin-inspired token might be highly in demand at the moment. Still, its utility is as good as that of any other crypto at the end of the day. Dogelon Mars won't take off when a coin happens to be valued at $0. 0.000008264. No one really cares about it. But because this meme token's name is associated with two of the most prominent crypto personalities, people do notice it. Named after Dogecoin and Elon Musk, the coin managed to rally by 4,276% within a month back in October 2021. However, Financial Innovation Act since last year, tweeting previously that she's putting the final touches on it. Elsewhere in politics, STEM and privacy advocate Brian Solston announced that he's running for US Senate, and that establishing BTC as legal tender in the US will be my primary objective on the Senate floor. On Wednesday, Tom Emmer, the Minnesota Republican and chair of the Blockchain Caucus, shared numerous tips that the United States Securities and Exchange Commission was making overburdensome requests of the crypto community, saying such measures could be stifling innovation. Emmer then sent a letter to the SEC, co-signed by 7 colleagues, asking the federal agency to clarify how it gathers information from cryptocurrency-linked companies, while also requesting that the SEC's practices conform to the standards established in the Paperwork Reduction Act, which limits the burden the government imposes on private businesses and citizens. On Thursday, Senator Elizabeth Warren of Massachusetts rolled out a bill to close potential loopholes that could have enabled Russian oligarchs to use crypto to evade sanctions. Warren tweeted, in part, "We can't allow Putin and his cronies to hide their wealth and evade economic sanctions using cryptocurrency." The bill is not without its critics. The day of the announcement, Washington, D.C. based think tank Coin Center said that the legislation's vague language would place sweeping restrictions on the cryptocurrency ecosystem under the guise of bolstering sanctions against Russia for its unjustified invasion of Ukraine. Coin Center further called the bill unnecessary, overbroad, and unconstitutional. Last week, one unfortunate football-loving soul paid $518,628 for a football that at least for a little while was used for the final touchdown pass of Tom Brady's career. Little did the bidder know, the next day the Tampa quarterback announced his retirement, thus rendering the ball nearly worthless. Bitcoin Maxi Brady, who rocks red laser eyes on his Twitter profile pic, heard about the unfortunate purchase and tweeted to crypto exchange FTX, "Could we donate a Bitcoin to the charity of this person's choice?" Brady has a stake in FTX. In BTC, and he is one of the cryptocurrency's most vocal supporters. Nevertheless, Musk also shared his thoughts on what assets he thinks is good to hold under the current predicament. As a general principle, for those looking for advice from this thread, it is generally better to own physical things like a home, or stock in companies you think make good products, than dollars when inflation is high. He also outlined that he still owns, and has no plans of selling his Bitcoin, Ethereum, or Dogecoin. And second news today is Elon Musk won't sell Bitcoin, Ethereum, Dogecoins as inflation soars and recession risk grows. Tesla and SpaceX founder Elon Musk has reiterated his commitment to holding his stack of Bitcoin, BTC, Ethereum, ETH, and Dogecoin, Doge, when preaching to his more than 77 million Twitter followers about ways to hedge against inflation. In a recent Twitter post, Musk asked the Twitter community to share their thoughts about the probable inflation rate over the next few years. He then added that the inflation pressure is already affecting Tesla and SpaceX, as prices of raw materials keep rising. In response, Bitcoin bull and MicroStrategy CEO Michael Saylor speculated that United States dollars consumer inflation will continue near all-time highs, while asset inflation will run at double the rate of consumer inflation. Weaker currencies will collapse, and the flight of capital from cash, debt and value stocks to scarce property like Bitcoin will intensify, Saylor added. Adding to that, Musk said that it is usually better to own physical objects or stock in companies that make good products than fiat currencies when inflation is high. $4.8 million. Come Back Alive, a group supporting the Ukrainian army, raised over 195 BTC, $8.5 million. According to an estimate by Forklog, a Russian-language crypto news outlet, various organizations raising crypto for Ukraine have received over $58 million in donations over the past 6 days. This week, the Unchained Fund is planning to launch a distributed autonomous organization, DAO, to make decisions about how to spend the funds. Things progress slowly but surely, Belicky said. Because everything is so secure and decentralized, it's very slow, he said. Despite such drawbacks compared with traditional fundraising methods, crypto has benefits too, such as a public audit trail of the donations. It's a matter of our reputation that the funds raised transparently with blockchain technology are used for things we declare to fund, said Alexei Bobok, founder of Unchained. Dogelon Mars is currently worth $0.00000076 United States dollars at $421,924,430, making it 126 on the most valuable coin list. Is Dogelon Mars, Elon, a good investment? How much will Dogelon Mars cost in 2025, or how much will Dogelon Mars cost 10 years from now? The results of only observations for 2022, and this is what experts predict for this year. By 2022, Dogelon Mars, Elon, appears to have reached price levels similar to their all-time high. By 2022, we expect the average rate to be $0.00000092. If all goes smoothly, we predict that the Dogelon Mars market price could increase to $0.00000105 in 2022. But the next year will be more interesting for investment. In 2023, with higher consumption and partnership between important ranges, the price of Dogelon Mars will skyrocket. The maximum trading price will reach $0.00000158 in 2023. The price ranges will be very trendy, if we keep them. If all goes well, we expect an average price of $0.00000132, with an expected price of $0.00000158 for 2023. If you are planning to invest for the long term, here is the forecast for 2024. Elon is discovered by potential. As signs and innovations are found, an increase in the number of users and advertising is possible. If the market focuses on investment in Dogelon Mars, the price could be higher. By 2024, it may reach a maximum value of $0.00000221. Elon is expected to reverse slightly if the market goes down. The year 2024 could end with an average price of $0.00000192, a low price of $0.00000186, and an expected price of $0.00000221. Course forecast 2025 Elon will be seen as the best option, and with the spread of the Dogelon community, Mars is finding new highs. Price swings are hard to predict, especially if